Okay, a very good evening to all the citizens of Karbinglong Dimasao. The reason why I came live in this evening is that for the past 2-3 days we have seen a non-tribal organization called the Bengali Samaj. Actually, they have given a threatening to the Karbinglong Autonomous Council. Threatening Karbinglong Autonomous Council means threatening the people of Karbinglong. We have seen in the social medias when the medias and all, when they have asked for a bite from those Bengali Samaj leader, he said that we have the power to change the leaders in Karbinglong. And he also said that Karbinglong has been created by taking some parts of land from Nagaon district, some parts from Golaghat district, some parts from Meghalaya, and some parts from Kamrup or other district. But that is wrong. Actually, that leaders who spoke against Karbinglong doesn't know, he does not know even 1% of the history of Karbinglong. Actually, Karbinglong or Nikir Hills district was created not by taking parts of Sibsagar district, Golaghat district or Nagaon district. Actually, all this land were taken away or divided by Sibsagar district, Nagaon district or some other district during the time of the British. Actually, all this land belonged to the Karbi nation. And we have a lot of more to get from those districts. That is when you look back at the history, at the background of the history, you know all these things. But those outsiders, what did they know about the history of Karbinglong? What did they know about the Karbi people? Actually, they are demanding that they want a permanent land pata in Karbinglong. That is what they are demanding. But did they know that Karbi Anglong is a 6th scheduled district? And when you look at the context of the 6th scheduled Constitution of India, this is a part of the Indian Constitution. This is also called a mini constitution, a small constitution. There are 12 schedules in the Indian Constitution. Among this, one is a 6th schedule. Now, when the outsiders, when they demand a permanent land here, when they demand to get a power to buy a land here in Karbinglong, they are anti-constitutional people. Now, those people who are demanding to get a land patas here, those are people who came from Bangladesh or some parts of from West Bengal and Bihar. If they are thinking that they have the power to buy land here in Karbinglong, then they are against the Constitution of India, because in the 6th schedule to the Constitution of India, you read in paragraph 3.1 or A, paragraph 3.1a, it is written clearly that the Land Act of 1953, a Transfer of Land Act 1953, it says that it prohibited sale, mortgage, lease, barter, give or transfer in any other way of land by a tribal to non-tribal or by a non-tribal to another non-tribal. See, the non-tribal, they don't have the right to buy land here. They don't have the right to transfer a land. They don't have the right to sell the land here from one non-tribal to another non-tribal. They don't have the right to to take barter or to get a lease here in Karbinglong. It is written clearly in paragraph 3.1a. Now, from which angle you are demanding a land patas here? And if you are against 6th schedule to the constitution, that means you are Indian constitution. That means you are against the Indian constitution. Those who are against the 6th schedule to the constitution, that means you are against the Indian constitution, because this mini constitution, this 6th schedule, mini constitution is under the Indian constitution. And if you read the fundamental rights in the Indian constitution, like Article 14, equality before law, that means we, the people of Karbi Anglong, the tribal people of Karbi Anglong, we are equal. We have the same rights. We are equal before the law. Don't think that only the non-tribals have the right, or only the non-tribals are equal before the law. We, the people of Karbi Anglong, the 6th schedule area is also under the Indian constitution, and we are also equal before the law. That is the reason why we, the people of Karbi Anglong and Dimasa, we are demanding Article 244A. And see, it is written clearly in the Indian Constitution, Article 244A, that Karbi Anglong and Dimasa have a provision to get an autonomous state. But still, the state government, they are afraid to implement this Article 244A. Why? It is very difficult for the state government to implement Article 244A. And when we are demanding this Article 244A, which is in the Indian Constitution, which is written clearly inside the Indian Constitution, then the state government, they pointed us as a terrorist. Now, the state government or those anti-constitutional people, they should know that demanding an autonomous state is the right of the Hills people of Karbi Anglong and Dimasa. And it is a special provision which is written here in the Indian Constitution. This Article 244A is a special provision for the people of Karbi Anglong and Dimasa. And we are demanding what is inside the Indian Constitution. I repeat, we are demanding what is written here inside the Indian Constitution, not outside the Indian Constitution. We are not demanding sovereignty, we are not demanding freedom. We are demanding our rights, which is written in the Indian Constitution. Now, for 70 years, we are demanding this Article 244A, an autonomous state. Where are those people? Those who are demanding a land partition, where are those people? Where are you when they are demanding an Article 244A? Do you raise your voice for the implementation of Article 244A? Do you know the history of Karbi Anglong? Do you know what is written in the 6th schedule of the Constitution of India? And I'm saying clearly, and I'm sending this message clearly to those people who are against Article 244A, those who are against this 6th schedule of the Constitution, you are those people who are against the Indian Constitution. Because you don't believe in the Indian Constitution. You don't believe in the rights of the people of Karbi Anglong. And in paragraph 20, it's clearly mentioned here, it's clearly mentioned in paragraph 20 that Karbi Anglong and Dimahasao is a tribal area. That means everything belongs to the tribal. Without knowing the Constitution of India, without knowing any article, without knowing any paragraph which is written in the 6th schedule of the Constitution of India, don't give this type of third-class speech before the media. And I challenge to those people, those outsiders who are demanding land rights here, who came from Bangladesh and demanding land rights here. I challenge you. You come forward before the media. I'm here. I'm here. I'll show you all the paragraphs, all the article, all the schedule, what is written in the Indian Constitution. I know you will speak from this article from the Indian Constitution like fundamental rights and fundamental duties. I can explain clearly from the Indian Constitution also. So don't give this type of lecture. And before giving this type of lecture, third-class speech, third-class lectures before the media, know the Constitution first. Know the Constitution first. A special provision, a separate provision is given for the people of Karbi law. A sixth schedule. Do you know what is sixth schedule? What are the powers given to the sixth schedule in the sixth schedule areas? Without knowing anything, don't speak anything against the people of Karbi law before the media. Nasi pini ne Karbi law rapan Kepachini kan tung lalu. Komanya ang tanong mo nito sila da ili tumakay pa nangkilang rep, nangkilang robi pan. Lapi ili tuming long so Karbi kay pan ceklong long so pan nangkilang rep, nangkilang robi ko bangkel ili tum cecak ce. Ningkan pelita poke apa mang ili tum lo lam cini ne constitution lam cini ne sixty lam cini ne posili tum turun jauh seta. Nono bang cecak ce. Lapi lahai ang tanong kilang mo nito sila da kan car dak dai long li nang nam longi pan lada nakikha nak happy ko bangkel lapi ili tum roke. Lapi komane political party alang tum BJP pan komane pan personally kumanya tegi lah itu sini lah bangin itu thana pun beseta ini Bengali sama satu media lo karya Achetai panlan ropen kadoi ham pati pun rakui lah bangin itu EPHL singa cecak cek lah pen akhirnya go puluhan teni itu court lo dengan pustame bang media lo dengan challenge lah pustame delegate dilo beli alam itu mereka cekik beri hani constitution lo bukti stop halas delegate alam hantak lagi alam tu tak lagi konar orang bersama tentang oleh kota naiko paragraph 3(1) yang tengah alam oleh nama oleh kita list elong oleh kita Jordan long lagi kata, dan tapi long lagi kata pun ham. Paragraf 3 yang pun kata. Kota pun tu mahaya alam nak long lagi long lagi kota lang ni palang tu kan ije hai kata. Mungkin haru itu lo alam tu dak lo kena punya rights away. Because it is written here in the Indian Constitution. Constitution lo isi to mana sini tu mikoi feature ni. Namong lek pun kata namong itu, itu mikoi feature tu. Non BJP सरकार लोगों से alam tu dak lah hai kini kecetun utpadan aja nanti. Jongsi ini penamamo, Prabjem mensi EPHL si mensi sorkar kan ini lobo nanti latung, akheng pak kata mino nanti dilong dari, lagi kelang selat pola mali, kelang selat pola mali kata, seta, lo teng itu company, Aron teng itu company, lalu dona tu masih, dah kerana tu hidup kita kelang ada tu, kata dah kami ngomong tu, kafirin dia lama deh, Jongsi Komanya kita kecil, tu yang seangkan melaksanakan yang sini Tuhan pada nang theo nang hambong nang kulotan deh, itu nang Aron teng kita nang kampen nang kopola deh. Lalu anta kita kecil tu makan asam gomen masalah ni je deh. Karbi yang long pen asabu yang com, seksabar kan asabu yang com, neghoi kan asabu yang com, ha morigong kan asabu yang com se karbi yang district of Incom, Nikir Hills district of Incom pola lah. Ke rara man kapamang gula deh. Abinong ke Hal Logong district, Nahong Golaghat district, Sipsagor district anta Karbiya get side Karbiya get si lakum nang plak la. Laso po si api Robert Neil Red Hood Asam Warnol. Robert Neil Red Hood si Samson Singh ti, Ru Samson Singh ti alam kaca pitu pen. Hal hai itu kan bode dat aku putot aciti mana ke bantu si tapi ni ane tadi Golaghat di Samson Singh ti lor ke Golaghat tahu na citim. 10 company yang se border itu. Ini 10 company ya Golaghat tahu na citim maksud itu. Logong muri kolong suding ha Morigong kan ha ko pene pandu Guwahati asitya antong kanto ko be parlo ham nong po ihin atu lahaya dat kipi ni ta itong karbe mo michelong na lang pini lang tam asi ala no hetkira na kile ke tum sila ha alang tum ada karbe long ke na me chirai ko bangke la ke ni EPHL sen ko pre le asi la bangke tum ko pre asi pini life ke man ko kita na helong la pan rada tum ningbiri hereri la angkan ke bangkun dang acara dang re pusini tum kapheriji kadali Aron teng pulutan te challenge ni pamu pulu mati mahaya tum ngene ni challenge lo hoklam constitution teng pen celana median lo tame neli ready lalu basi ele tum hempreg long detik ma tum kache song mang tum tonte dana ko tum la nang ne ele tum cara kamplem nalu tum enjoy no ningarong chipino jang seta hempreg lama nalu tum tingi dari hempreg mang dari tum long vet nang hempreg long detik ele tum safeguard le ke chopan le lalu Nasi katoi hantade non ani kasang por. Ni kadang pa jersey ni liam titir kong kadang.